Good morning. All right, we'll see how long my voice lasts today. But we are in the short on the NASDAQ using the scalper algorithm, fully automated. It is already green, $795 on the day, and then $250 on this short. Guaranteed green. You can see that the little thing just moved into the positive, the trailing stop. So let's track this trade and see how it does. So again, it already made $750 so far. Thanks, Ted. Yeah, I still kind of feel like blah, which is crazy, but I'll be fine. Good morning. Good morning. All right, so I'm going to pull this up a little because it's creeping towards the bottom of the chart. So we already had a really nice short. This is the slow. Again, I kind of talked about this in the group. I haven't run it a lot lately, but I felt like putting it on last night. I think because I feel like it does better. Maybe, and I don't know if it does better in a slower market. All right, so we're in this short. It's green 180. You can see the stop loss here is 4 points, so it's about $75 if it comes back and hits that. We're also in the same trade on our conservative.
Order canceled.
All right, so it took profit there. It's green $925 on the day now, and this is since last night. And then we'll focus on the conservative after this. So $925. It's taken 8 trades. The biggest loss was $120, and the biggest win was $520. So it just wrapped up that trade, but it had another trade before this. That was the large one. That was this right here. I'm not sure why things are a little laggy today. I might have to do an update. But this short was happening when I first got to my computer. I took a little video and I put it on. You know what I haven't even done yet since I've been sitting at my computer? I haven't done my chop zone. Good morning, good morning. Welcome. If you're new here, my name's Lauren. I go live every single day. I'm going to get my streaming message up here because I don't know where it went. I think the things are just hiding. But, yeah. So I got on a little early today because I wanted to show you the trade we were in with the algorithm. We are still in the trade over here on the conservative because this has different settings, so it hasn't actually taken profit yet. We'll see what happens. We're going into the market's not going to open for another 13 minutes, so we have some time. We also have the Santa special on off to the side, so I will definitely be showing you guys that. But in the meantime, let's talk about oil. Oil's taken 2 trades today. It's 2 for 2 for $600. This was the first long, which was 4 a.m. And then this was the second long, which was at 5:30. And that one took a little while to go to profit. Yeah, well, we had a pretty nice move up last night at the open. So let's look at this. So this was last night. This candle right here, the market opened, and then it kind of went sideways, and then it went up even further to this area. It hit 11,400 essentially, and then reverted. So let's update the LIS. This is the LIS. It's a level that I give my members every single day. Today is 11,320, so that's our LIS for today. The blue levels are my personal levels, so I don't change them. I have them locked. Now we got to update the chop zone. And oh, what a surprise. We just came back to the chop zone. So that's where we are right now. I'll put this little text down here. That's one thing is NinjaTrader, they don't, your text like will never follow stuff, but it's fine. I just move it every day. So we're back in the chop zone again. This is an area I give my members every single day by 8 a.m. as well as the yellow level, which is the LIS. We don't like to trade within the chop zone, but we will trade outside of it. So if we get a nice move down here, it will actually work with what we already have going on. So 11,344, and then nothing till 11,320 pretty much. Hey Eduardo. Feel free to tap that screen if you want to send some love, or give a thumbs up if you're on YouTube. It's super helpful. So we're green 165 on this short. My things are super laggy. I'm going to have to do some cleaning up when I get off the stream. Nope, so I only trade futures. I only trade futures on the futures market. I do not trade other things. Like I don't, like, you know, I have a long-term portfolio, but I don't look at them on the live stream. The only thing I focus on the live stream is futures. This is a fully automated system. What's up? And this is the first trade on this setup today on the conservative, but the slow has been running all night, and this one is green $925 since last night on one contract. I still have this dry cough and cold, so we'll see what happens. The market's going to open in 10 minutes. It's 9:20. Hey, Brendan. So, Joel, I don't talk about my charts or my settings unless you're part of the group, but I go live every single day, and I show my charts. You know, I show the trades from the algorithm as well as the breakdown of NQ, which is this. Good morning, good morning. So we'll see. My VPS is doing this funky thing where it's not showing me the bottom of the VPS, so I can't grab my little streaming message. See, if I keep opening up a second one, it's just going to be too much. I probably have like 3 open now. All right, so we're in this short of the NQ. Again, that's the NASDAQ. I have finally moved to the March contracts. Ugh, see, now it's gone again. I had to actually do that yesterday. I mean, on Friday. See how many I have? This is actually the one I want. Now I can't even get my charts. This thing is quite annoying. I'm going to have to just minimize it. How? I did survive the weekend, but I feel like I'm still dying. I just wake up at random times of the night, and then I'm just like coughing uncontrollably. It's not enjoyable. Definitely not enjoyable. All right, so again, we're in the middle of the chop zone. This conservative NQ is in the short for $170. Good morning, good morning. I hope you guys had a nice weekend. I tried to just relax and rest my voice, but it didn't really seem to help, so. 7 minutes till the market opens. I need to move this out a little bit. Have you ever, oh my gosh, what was that? Was that English? I don't think so. I think I was just speaking in some other native tongue. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I am more than willing to answer most of any question. Most all questions. What's grand? What's that? I'm sorry to hear that you went to the hospital. Yeah, like this stuff is no joke. Yeah, so that's one of the questions I won't answer for the streets. There's probably only like 2 that I won't. We'll see if this short works out when the market opens in 6 minutes, 5 minutes. Good morning, Mimu. Is that Mo? Mo, did you change your username? So I've been drinking tea. I've been taking honey and lemon on a tablespoon. I think that's the thing that's actually been helping the most. Well, helping the most to avoid the cough, but it's not helping to get rid of this cold or whatever it is. It's just a dry cough. And sometimes I get a headache. Memo. Organic oil. Ugh. Ooh, look at this. All right, remember, we're in this NQ short on the conservative. I do have this Nanta special off to the side, but that doesn't trade until the open, so we still have a few more minutes for that. Have you seen the onion water thing? No, but I have seen just putting onions around your house to get, like, bad germs. But then I remember I did that once. My whole house smelled like onions, and it was making me quite nauseous. No. Again, for the streets, this is an automated system. This trades for me. I don't have to do anything. I manually trade, and I do enjoy price action. But the point of the stream, I go live every single day from 9:15 to 10:30, and the point of the stream is really to just show the auto trading algorithm and answer any questions that people might have about it. On the same boat since Thursday. You have the dry cough too, Top Gun? Yeah, even one of my admins has it. Wait, what's the bad idea? Oh, that you were giving a bad idea, David? Yeah. So the honey has been good. I've been drinking tea, drinking a lot of water, trying not to talk so much. I don't know. And then at night, I seem like okay, and then at night I'm just like coughing up my entire body. I took NyQuil last night. I was actually able to sleep. All right, we had a little pull up there, and then it came back down. So green 215 on this short. Again, this is just one contract. You've had the cough since Monday, David? King, I love you. Oh, there's Mo. Hi, Mo. Have a great day. Mo, there's somebody else. His username is Memo, and I thought it was you. All right, we're green 220 on this NQ short. This is NinjaTrader. Yeah, so I've had the cough probably, and like, you know, you don't really notice at the beginning. So I've probably had the cough since last Monday or last Tuesday. So it's almost been a week. If not, it's already been a week. Hi, Nawaz. No, this is not bold range. This is scalper. This is bold range over here. Oil has already taken 2 trades. It's 2 for 2 on range. And then NQ and ES will trade later. All right, we're green 220 in this short. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want more information, just email me at boldbotllc@gmail.com. I'm going to try to not talk as much as I normally do. We have a student session tonight. So if you're a student of mine, we have a private Zoom call tonight. Very exciting. If you were thinking about becoming a student and you want to join the Thanks for the Flowers, the live call, then you would just have to purchase the mentorship by this afternoon. Thanks, Afghan. So if you're already in the group, PC Doc, then you just have to take a quiz. But if you're not in the group, then you would obviously have to join to get access. But if you're in the group, then you would just have to be in the group for a week and then message me and I'll send you the quiz. And if you pass the quiz, then you can get access. Yeah. So I teach. I have a mentorship. Roxanne wrote a really nice little thing last night. imagine. It does. It helps to explain the automation only because all of the automated systems are built off of how I think. All right, so we're in this short. The market's open. Let's see what happens here. But overall, it just helps you see the market much more clearly, and then you can understand if you wanted to maybe interfere on a trade, you could do that because you would have that knowledge and experience of what I've taught you. So my stop loss is up here. This is
order submitted.
This is the trailing stop loss. We're in a long on the slow. So this. But we're still in the short here. So one of them's going to be a loser. We're still in the short on the
order canceled.
The conservative. All right, so that took a lot, like $100 loss, not a big deal. We're green $500 now on this conservative short. The mentoring is $1,000. It's a one-time payment, and you get access to the entire group. You get access to the private student group. All right, we're going down to that LIS. Who in the student group has said this all the time? See, so like this is something I would teach, and most people would probably look to take profit around here. But I don't touch my algorithms. They trade for me. Carter is one of my mentors. He's taken the mentorship. He can explain how invaluable he thinks it is. Nice. Bold zone on ES. Took profit. We're green $970 on this short. Passing through the LIS. Literally step-by-step directions that I'm going to post. Actually, it was 9 p.m.
Order submitted.
All right, we're still in this short. Santa hasn't taken any trades yet. I'll let you know when it does. I need to turn on this volume because it's actually
order filled.
It's actually very loud. Slow tried to take another long, so it had a loss. It's now only green $665. It was $900 before market open. So again, did I say fast or slow? Obviously I meant slow. You just need to know everything about what you currently have access to. So really just dig in. Yeah, for sure, David. The LIS is always spot on. So we're green $995 on this. This is exactly what Roxanne was talking about. She runs this, and she is a student of mine, so she knows, like, if it got into an area that she didn't like anymore, she would get out. This was yesterday. She posted this in the group, and I reposted it on my social medias. She's made $7,000 on the last 4 weeks by using my auto trading system and by taking the mentorship. She feels like those two things have really just combined together to give her this great setup. We're green $1,300 on the short. This guy, this is one contract. Most people take 2 or 3. So then you would be green 3,900 if you had 3 contracts. Oh, David. Making me crazy. Crazy.
Order filled.
Somebody's already posting the results. There's Zach. He made $410. Good job, Zach. You know, one thing I don't like about this, I should actually... get out the OBS here and record. So YouTube started doing this thing where you can't... I was like, where is it? Where you can't, sorry, let me get this out of the way. Oh my gosh, everything's so laggy. Over here. I can't like access the stuff. All right, let me just focus. We're still in this short, $1,415. I'm gonna bring it up a little bit. There you go.
Order submitted.
This is the break-even offset, this purple line. I can take this and move this down whenever I want by just like doing this, but I'm not going to. This is my trail stop down here. So this will do its job. Santa Special hasn't taken any trade yet. Good job. I'm so excited you were able to join. And this is an entertaining open as well. Oh, so what I was saying about YouTube before is it doesn't let me like download my lives. So if I wanted to like make a little short or something, I essentially can't. Or I can't like save it as a video, which is frustrating. So I have to then... You can like pay to download your stuff, but I'm like, it's my stuff. Why would I have to pay to download that? No. All right, so if we come up and we hit this red line, the thin red line, and it turns green, it will take us out of this trade. Again, this is 100% hands-free. I'm not interfering at all. People in my group do, but I like to give the results of not touching anything at all. Yeah, so I'm doing that now, Carter, but sometimes it's hard to remember to do that. Because I'm already screen recording on my PC for me to be live on YouTube. And then I'm live on TikTok. And then I have to remember to screen record the VPS for if I want to like upload a video later, which is crazy. Yeah. Like if it comes back here and takes me out, it'll still be like $1,000 win. And again, this is one contract. So again, this has to turn green for it to take me out. So that's one thing. So again, I could have moved this purple stop loss down to like the LIS. Also, slow is in a $500 long. Everything seems super laggy because, ooh, look at this long. Ooh, look at this. Jesus. Slow's in a $500 long, which is obviously competing with our short here. But slow will exit a lot faster than this will. So slow could take profit. So slow just took profit on that long. It's green $920 while we're still in this short, and then we could come back down. Which looks like is going to happen. We stay under this LIS pretty solid. And then maybe we'll get even a lower low. We will see. Coming back down. Green, $1,000. I had to close my Slack, so if anyone's sending me a direct message, I'm not seeing it. Or if you guys are asking me questions, in the chat. I'm not seeing it just because Slack actually takes up a lot of bandwidth on my computer. I don't know why it makes everything so slow because it's just got a lot going on. And then on top of that, I've been doing like 2 recordings. All right, so we're hanging out at the LIS. If I was manually intervening, I would definitely probably have my stop loss somewhere around here or here. But I'm not manually intervening, so I'm just going to let it do its thing. One time I was green, I think it was like $700 or $800, and it came back and it hit my offset for 0. Like, obviously you don't have to let that happen. But if you're not home and it's fully trading for you, then that can happen. But it is what it is. Like on Friday, it had a long for $600, and it came back and it stopped. It stopped itself out at like red 200. It's like you don't want to give that precious money away, and that's why Roxanne is killing it. Roxanne probably easily grabbed 1,100 or 1,200 off of this drop, and she'll take 2 or 3 contracts. Yes, the mentorship is life. If you want more info, just email me at boldbotllc@gmail.com. We're moving back down under this LIS. This is why the conservative is so strong and the number 1 contender with the scalper. Because even if it has these big moves and it pulls back up, it has the overall like move in its hand. Like it knows what it's doing, essentially. Like you don't have to be nervous. Like how we were in this trade from 9:15. I wasn't nervous about the open to be like, oh, well, maybe it's going to go in the other direction. No, like, I feel like it knows its stuff before it even happens, which is crazy. And that will happen on report days, too. A lot of people don't believe it, but it's happened so many times with ES or RTY or YM where reports come out at 8:30 and they are already on, and they get in a short at like 8:20 or 8:25, and then the report is like crap, and then the market just tanks, and it's like $1,000 win. So let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get more of a move down here on this short. It is currently 9:42 a.m. So we've been in this trade for pretty much a half an hour. With one contract that's green, $1,200. Thanks for the candy cane, King. So nice of you. Reminder, I go live every single day from 9:15 to 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Anytime I talk about time, it's always going to be like New York time, so if it's easy to remember that. Again, we have the private student call tonight, so if you're a student of mine, you'll be getting access to join that call later. And if anybody signs up today for the mentorship, you'll be included to the call as well. And then tomorrow I have 2 student sessions. Wednesday I have 2 student sessions. Thursday and Friday, volume might start to slow down, so we want to be careful. I'm going to be talking about that a lot in the group. And then next week, I may go live just for fun, but I'm going to be like on simulation on everything next week because the volume is going to be so low. But it's not a bad idea to test maybe some new things next week and see how they do with low volume, if that makes sense.
Order submitted.
Oh, the max number of contracts I've seen has been like 50. I have people in my group that take like 30 to 50 minis. It's insane. There will be a good amount of people that will take like 6 or 8 micros so they can kind of put them at different targets instead of just taking 1 mini. But you do pay fees and commissions on all of those contracts. So I prefer to just take a mini instead of taking like 8 micros or 9 micros, if that makes sense. It's a lot more than that, Top, because you need to have, for 30 minis, you need to have like at least $100,000 in your account. Maybe more. You can't just be taking 30 minis with like a $40,000 account, because you're not giving yourself any room. Like the trade could easily go, you know, pull back $7,000 or whatever. Oh yes, like if you were in this trade with 30 minis, yeah, that's 30,000. Well, you see Kenny, he posts like he will have days where it's like 75,000 in profit, $100,000 in profit. He had one, I think it was October. It was like 200,000 in one day. It's insane.
Order filled.
Insane. Santa Special's taking 2 trades, but they were both a loss, so it's 0 for 2 for negative $400. If anyone was interested in that. Yep, 60K last week for sure. It sounds like him. All right, it's 9:46. Do we have any reports coming out this morning? I never know. Oh, finally, we're getting a bigger move down here. Here we go. Can we break the low, which is like 11,286? Green, $1,400 in this short. This is a pattern that I actually teach in my mentorship. All of my students know exactly what I'm referring to because it's super obvious. But yeah, it's actually one of like our favorite patterns. Hey, Kyle. Kyle, if you took the mentorship, you would know what pattern this is and you'd be banking on this short. And remember, we have the call tonight. So if you sign up before, like by this afternoon, you will get an invitation to the call later. He said, I know. And boom again, see when she took profit. Nice job, King. So proud of you. All right, are we going to make a new low here? If we get under 86, there's 87. Green, $1,475 on this short. Well, it kind of hit the same area, bouncing a little bit. And George said super duper noticeable. George, I hope you got some of this. Now we're green. All right, this is a new low on this trade right here, y'all. So we are now green 1,600 with one contract. That would be 3,200 if you had 2 minis. That's all. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for pushing one button and being in this trade for 30 minutes. We're going lower. We're going... Look, King, I said that before I saw that you had said it. We're such twins. Going lower. Going low. We're going so low. Green 1,700 here. I'm going to move this up a little bit. There we go. I have to worry about like 3 different recordings right now. I'll make sure everyone can see. TikTok, YouTube, and then recording for YouTube. 1,800 on this short. Kyle's yelling timber. Listen, I could still be sleeping. I could be out to breakfast. I'm just here with you guys because it's fun. But in all actuality, this trade would have happened regardless. If I'm here or not here. $1,800 on one contract. You guys, can we get some likes in the chat? Can you tap the screen on TikTok? Can you give a thumbs up in YouTube? It's super appreciated. And it helps the stream. So then other people that might want to click and go could be part of our little posse. So again, hey Brandon, sure thing. So again, here we could totally take this stop loss and move it down. I really don't think we're going to come back. Again, this is the trailing stop loss, which is hanging around 11,290. Really don't think we're going to come back to this LIS. So especially once we've completed this pattern already. So you could go like this and then be like, okay, well, let's see what happens. Oh, thanks for all the roses, Top Gun. But I could also just leave it where it was. I don't have to move it. No one has to move it. You don't have to touch anything. It will work as it should. 88 roses. Oh, that's so nice. 91. That's so nice of you. Carter, this is scalper. Is this the conservative
Order
pink
submitted.
scalper? Slow isn't a long. We'll see how that works out. Slow gave back most of its profit from overnight. Yeah, it definitely has. No. See how this happens? It's just like a ripple effect. I can't even laugh without then having like a coughing attack. Justin said 11,260. We don't put commas, Justin. Leave the comma out next time. Well, here you go. $2,000 on this one short that started at 9:15. It's now 9:51 a.m. Happy Monday to us. I can't wait to see. Roxanne has probably already posted her profits. She probably took this trade like 3 times. She probably took it here, and then took it here, and then took it here. I've only taken it once, so I only have to pay fees and commissions one time, which would be $5. Oh, good idea. I need to take a picture. Take a picture for the Twitter. One trade. $2,000. Oh, but I can't send it yet because my I took Slack off my computer right now, so I wouldn't have so much going on. Nice job, King. Thanks, Sylvia, for reminding me. I might end the stream once this trade is over. So now you can see the trail stop move down to 11,280, whereas a few minutes ago it was at 11,290. So every time we get a new candle that has moved lower, once it's finished developing, then the trail will also move itself lower. It's 9:52. But at least GYV, you're seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes people really need to see it first before they go live with it. And this is typically how it looked. Like, yeah, every now and then it will go like 600 or 700 or 800 green, and then it will come back and exit like a break even if you didn't take profit. But this is typical for conservative NQ. So slow did well overnight. Right before the open, it was green $900, and then it's pretty much given it all back. So that's why slow is still like in the testing phase, because slow and fast, it's like you never know. Like sometimes it'll be really good, sometimes it'll not be so good. And the Santa special is only taking 2 trades today. Remember, oil is 2 for 2 for $600. This is the first trade for the NQ conservative on scalper. And this is unrealized green 1900. You see how the trail is now? The trail line isn't moving sideways because these candles are kind of sideways. So it's kind of having this plateau here. But again, I'm not going to touch it. If it comes up, it would close around this area. This is the NQ. Yeah, but it's 0 for 2 today. It's on a long now. I know people like it because it has a smaller stop, but it's not going to work in all market conditions. That's the only thing. Which is fine. So we set a plan and you say, okay, you do this, win this, and you do this, win this, which is kind of what we're doing now anyway. Right, Carter? It's 9:54. This comes up and takes me out of the trade on the NQ conservative. I'm probably just going to wrap up the call. But it keeps dropping. Well, Justin said 60 was the area. It went to 60 and it bounced. So nice job, Justin. We'll see if we can break through it now. If you guys don't already follow me, please give me a follow or subscribe. I go live every single day from 9:15 to 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. See if you can get below that 60, and then it would be 50. Back in the green, $2,000 on this short. Well, almost. It was like 980. You just right click and go to properties, and then you can add an image. There's like a box that says add image, and then you pick from any image like on your desktop or, you know. So I just got this image from Google. All right, 2,000. We are back under 60. See if we can get to 50. And if we develop a new candle, that trail will go lower, which will help us in this trade. Nope, this is NinjaTrader. Everything I use is NinjaTrader. I use Tradeovate to manually trade, but everything on the live stream is always going to be typically NinjaTrader. I don't show anything else. To use my auto trading algorithm, you have to have NinjaTrader. You can use the funded program. I've been seeing a lot of my members get funded lately off of their Apex or their Lilu or One Profit accounts or whatever. So super excited for them. This is an old pivot down here, so I didn't actually move it. So maybe from Friday. Let's see if we get some resistance here at 55. You can see the trail dropped even more, so now it's right here, right around like 75. That sounds like a very large airplane. Do you ever feel like the airplanes are so close that they might hit you? Like, what? Like, I'm not even near an airport, but sometimes I just hear something and I'm like, what? The minimum for your account is $2,000 to $3,000. There's no maximum. Somebody asked me yesterday, is there like a maximum amount you can put in your account? I was like, no. It's your own brokerage account. You can put in as much as you want. All right, it's 9:57. I think we're going to be approaching some resistance here. Might bounce back up and get this trade done with. We'll have to see. I'm swinging back and forth in my chair, and it's probably not a good idea since I have a cold. It's starting to make me feel quite nauseous. I'm gonna stop doing that now. And we're rounding up to 10 a.m., which is, I feel like, always a kind of funky time. People exiting their positions or whatever. All right, we're back down to 59.
Order canceled.
Again, this is one trade that started at 9:15 a.m. It's now almost 10. My robot, well, this one is called Scalper, but there's no way that you'll ever find my robots because I'm a vendor with NinjaTrader, and so they keep all of my stuff very secure. You have to have access through me. I have to send you the file, and then I have to give you access in my NinjaTrader platform for you to have access to turn the algorithm on. But if you want more information, you can just email me, Felix, at boldbotllc@gmail.com. Thanks for the follow, Clayton. I go live every day from 9:15 to 10:30. Typically, we'll see trades like this, or we'll see something a bit faster. Sometimes I run the fast algorithm on the scalper. But some days it's kind of just chill like this with like a really big move that we're just waiting for it to figure out what it's doing. You got NinjaTrader funded. Can't wait to get through the holidays, so I'll have time to join. Sounds good, Justin. We will be here.
Order submitted.
We will be here. That's a good place to start, Brandon. You just need to know everything about range first. So study the settings spreadsheet, study helpful info. Right here, Alan, just email me, boldbotllc@gmail.com.
Order submitted.
So the trail is sitting at 11,280 now. No, because I don't just buy. I buy and I sell. But again, it's all done for me. It's fully automated. I don't announce
Order
them.
canceled.
If I'm live when they happen, I'll show you. But I only go live for an hour, so, you know, it's not compromising my members' access and stuff like that. Like, I'm not giving, like, too much away for free.
Order filled.
But I do like to, like, I got on early today just so you guys could see this trade play out. It kind of hung around here for a while. When it got in, it was only green like $100, and then the market opened and we got this drop, and then it kind of hung out again. And we're still in it. One contract, green, $2,000. I don't know if we're going to break this 55, which is fine. Sounds good. My admin will respond and give you an informational email which says you need a NinjaTrader account or a funded account. You need to fund your NinjaTrader account once it's approved, and then you need to pay for market data and the lease or the lifetime of NinjaTrader, and then you're ready to go. So step by step is all in there. You'll see when she responds. Back down into the 60s. Oh, nice. You already have Lifetime and you already have Ninja. So you could sign up today, Felix, and start using the algorithm. Because if you already have those things done, then you don't need to wait at all. Yep. Sounds good. All right, let's see if we can break this 60 and then break that 55.
Order canceled.
There's 55. Let's see if we can break it. Was that just like a figment of my imagination? What? All right, we're down to 53. Now green, $2,100. This is not a stock. I never look at stocks. I'm a futures trader and I trade the futures market. So, no. This is the NASDAQ on the futures market. That is pretty much the product I'm always showing. If not, then I'm showing oil or ES or RTY. But typically it's always the NASDAQ because that's my favorite. All right, so you can see the trail is now around 75. So we'll see what happens if we can break lower or if it's just going to pull back up and then exit this trade. All right, see if we can break this level at 51. There we go. Green, 2,200 now. Almost 300. And this is one trade. That's been going since 9:15. It's almost been an hour. We're in this one trade. $2,300. That's because they're probably still on the December contract, King. We had to move last week to March. This is NinjaTrader. You have to use NinjaTrader if you want to use the algorithm. So there's no risk anymore, Kent. When the trade first started and it was at like $100 profit, the risk is a few $100s. But we have a break-even offset, so as soon as it hits that value, then it moves the stop loss from a negative value to break even, which is just 0. And then I've moved it since then to the LIS, which is at that 11,319 level, which is now almost 100 points above the trade. But again, that won't matter because I have a trail stop. This thin red line is a trail stop. So if it comes back up and this thin red line turns green, then it will take me out of the trade with profit. So there's no risk. There hasn't been risk on this trade since, I don't know, 9:33, something like that. Maybe like 9:31. It's like 15 minutes into the trade. Nice. So to get one contract for this short, to short this one contract, it costs $1,000. You cannot use MT4. It has to be NinjaTrader.
Order canceled.
But you can trade micros as well. So I have, at all times, I have a $10,000 account or more. So I typically take 1 to 2 minis maximum. But if you had, say, a $2,000 account, you could take a few micros. So a micro is a tenth of the size. So even one micro here would be green $250. So if you had 3 micros, you'd be green $750. And so on and so forth. If you had 4 micros, you'd be green $1,000. And a micro only costs you $100. Like, you have to have $100 in your account to take 1 micro. So the trail is now down to 11,260. If you want more information, just email me. Yeah. No, it is what it is. It was coded this way, so I'm not going to change the stop to a market. But it works totally fine. We never seem to have any issues. We've been using this since early 2021. Kind of rolled it back out more extreme this fall, like after the summer. Now we're green 2,500 on this 1 mini. Yep, Carter's been killing it. There's a bunch of people in the chat that are actually in my group, like most of you guys actually are. Alright, I'm just kind of getting bored. Is that weird? Oh, I'm bored of this trade that just keeps making money. I'm just gonna go relax, go make some breakfast. Yep, so it depends on which algorithm you're asking about, but the range, which is the most conservative, is 88% on the entire year.
Order submitted.
My one member, Roxanne, she posted last night, I put it on my social medias, but she's made $7,000 in the last 4 weeks, and she has a relatively small account. Like, I think she started with 5,000 or 6,000. And she's just been compounding it as well. So again, this is a trail stop, this thin red line. If it comes back up to that and it turns green, it will take me out of the trade. We just keep dropping. I'm ready to be done with the stream so I can make more tea, and instead, this trade just keeps going. Oh, Sheldon! I haven't seen you in so long. Great job. I think he's on vacation or something. He made $715. Nice job, Sheldon. Justin made $550. Nice job, Justin. Where is Roxanne? That's who I'm looking for here. I'm looking for my girl. Because I know she got this. She's probably still in the trade.
Order submitted.
I missed the amount you had on the trade. No, this trade, it's only $1,000. So I've made 2.5 times my investment, essentially. George made $420. Nice job, George. Guys, remember, this is NQ Pink. I have people asking the admin, which, like, you know, conservative is pink. Pink, 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 pink. Can you tell I went back onto Slack because now I have all these. Oh, I need to send this to her. All right, I'm out of the trade. The trade is over. I made $2,065 with one contract, one trade, started at 9:15, ended at 10:11. Almost an hour. 100%, one contract. This is NinjaTrader. You have to use NinjaTrader if you want to use my auto trading algorithm. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. It's 10:11. I got on early, so I'm going to get off here and go enjoy my day. Student call tonight. If you're a student, be there. Be there. Okay. All right, guys. Have a good one. Thanks for joining. Bye. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow at 9:15 or 9:20 or whatever. 6 days until Christmas. Okay, bye.